back to the After Show. I'm Michael.
And I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Mikey.
I don't know. Are you asking us who you are?
I know. Who are you?
I think I'm Mikey.
Okay, so hypothetically,
But why did you guys question yourselves?
I don't know. We were just.
I was mocking your dad again.
Gotcha.
She didn't like the speed in which I opened the show here, so she wanted to give me shit. You know what? It took over 50 episodes for you finally to start coming out of your show, and now the viewers get to hear what you put me through.
What I put you through?
Yeah.
Really? That's where you're going.
Do I have to die on that hill?
You probably have to.
You both will try and murder me. See, I'm afraid to know. This is the after show for the.
Just keep digging your hole, Michael.
Yeah. See, this is the hypothetical.
I mean, you already have a
show.
pre-dug hole here.
Yeah. So the hypothetical show after show. I still don't want to know because I'm afraid it might be me at this point. So now we're going to, because that was a choice. So you had to like pick a choice out of. So I'm going to change it up. So I'm going to give you options now.
Okay.
So these are going to be kind of more like would you rather. Okay.
Oh, great.
All right. So we're going to start easy.
Okay.
I think this is easy. Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to speak to animals?
Speak to animals.
Really? That was quick.
Yeah.
And you're both picking the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be able to talk to horses, wolves, dogs, cats. You name it, I can do it.
Okay. I could see that. So that's
I'd be able
quick.
to ask my little ass of mass destruction what her issues are. What's wrong with her tummy?
See, I think animals have a simple brain that they're just, you're not going to get much. Being able to understand or
She'd be like, ball, 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 ball.
speak speak every language. Can you imagine you could like be a translator for the world?
Okay, but here's the thing. This will get me to change my answer. Will you be able to learn sign language? Will you know sign language?
Yes, sign language is a language, so I would say yes.
Then I'm
That's
changing
a
my
language.
answer to every language.
Oh, okay.
French, Italian, Spanish, sign language. I mean,
Okay.
Wow.
as much as it would be cool to talk to animals, like being able to talk to like every human would be cool.
Okay.
Okay. Not too bad.
Not too bad. So now, would you rather have the ability to be invisible or read people's minds?
Ooh, read people's minds.
Really? Okay.
I'm going to have to go with invisibility.
See, I have to go with invisibility too.
Okay.
There's things that people probably think that I don't think I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine just how, I mean, it really depends on, well, I guess it depends on if that's like,
Do you know how many people I could mess with while I'm invisible?
yeah, no shit. That's totally what I would do.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I'm trying to find like some good ones here. So, now this is a funny one. So, would you rather have 100 duck-sized elephants or one elephant-sized duck?
100 duck-sized
Elephants
or
one elephant-sized duck? That sounds like it's easy, but it's not.
I almost want to go with the 100 ducks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Rebecca?
Because then I can get all my ducks in a row.
Oh, you son of that was crap.
Oh my God.
I think your sister would be proud on that one.
I think she would probably, yeah. Oh.
You got to decide, Rebecca. Pick one.
Pick uno más.
Yeah.
So 100 duck-sized elephants?
Elephants, yeah. So like instead of them being ducks, they're little elephants that are running around. Or one.
See, you wouldn't be able to get your ducks in a row because they'd be elephants.
Right.
Right, but they're still duck-sized, so I could still have the joke work.
I think 100 because I think they would just be like super duper cute.
Right. Can you imagine like having them like throw food out there and yell stampede as they all run through the yard?
Yep. I think they'd be really cute, pint sized.
Yeah, see, I think that too, but I will tell you, There's just something about being able to ride the back of a giant-sized duck around would be kind of cool.
That would be cool too, though.
See?
I think people would mistake that as a dinosaur.
They could, and the web footing will just like, squash. And then can you imagine that's a boat too? Because they ducks float.
Oh.
See, I'd have to pick the duck.
Okay.
The one duck.
Okay.
Elephant-sized duck. I could ride it around. I could get a saddle. Someone doesn't like me, I can have my duck step on them. See? That one's a lot harder than I thought. So, would you rather listen to an annoying laugh for a whole day or get tickled for 1 hour?
I'm taking the annoying laugh.
Me too, because I think if I laughed too, or no, hold on, what was it again?
Get tickled for an hour.
No, because I peed my pants, so listen to annoying and laugh.
Have you ever been tickled enough to pee your pants?
No, but I could see that happening if it was for like an hour straight.
Okay, I can see that. Wow, there's some.
Because I'm good at tuning out like annoying people. So yeah.
I'm trying to find a couple good ones here. Would you rather smell like garlic or wet dog?
Oh.
Ooh.
I feel like.
Oh.
I don't want to smell like a wet dog.
Yeah, wet dog has just a different smell. Garlic, at least you could like say, yeah, I work in a pizzeria or something.
Garlic.
Yeah, I'm taking
Garlic.
garlic.
All right.
No, I want garlic bread.
Well, we could get something like that too if you want after
Okay.
we're done. This one's a lot harder than I think. Would you rather give up showering or the internet for 1 month?
Sorry, internet. You're gone.
Yeah, internet.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like you can't listen for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't put your phone down for like 5 minutes.
That's why I would want to get rid of it for a month.
Okay. Well, I guess that's a good one. All right. Now this is.
What?
I think I would have to say, I would have to give up the internet as well for a month.
Yeah.
I would like to smell clean.
Yeah, after about a week, when you start smelling yourself, there's a problem.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't shower that often, you have to get to a point where you smell yourself.
Oh yeah, I would think so.
So
Showering once a month.
yeah. Now, would you rather have horns or a tail?
Ooh.
Okay, so either way, you will get mistaken as a furry.
Well, I didn't say you had fur. You just have either horns or a tail.
I don't want people to come by and just yank on my tail.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun to play,
You would probably be a dog just tasting your tail, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't like the tail.
You want horns?
I
Yeah.
want horns because if somebody really angers me and I had enough of them, I can just run into them and just stab them.
Yeah, go stabby, stabby.
So, I like your logic. I do. I think I like your logic. I'm the opposite. I would have to have the tail.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I would
Why?
have to get the tail. Because, so you're saying like you have horns and when someone pisses you off, you can just like stab them.
Yeah.
And but you're still a human. You're still there.
Uh-huh.
That's still assault. You could still, you have to like, it's a purposeful act. How many times has our dog walked by and that tail wags, or a cat tail or something like that, or a monkey tail? They all move on your own, so I can move the tail as I want. So if I'm walking by someone, I could, if someone pisses,
a tail can be a dangerous weapon
Right.
too. Oh yeah.
right. So when I
Okay.
walk by and I see someone like pissing me off, I can just, oh, I'm sorry, it's a tail. I get, you could excuse, or can you imagine like, you're walking by and like, that office person you don't like, they just get off the off the copy machine.
Yeah.
You walk by and you have your tail knock all the papers on the hand. You could be devious with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
See, I'm a little. Yeah, I guess I have issues.
Yeah.
So-
Well, we all knew that already.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales?
Okay, well, the fur would keep you warm, but that would also get really hot.
Yeah.
Well, the dogs. I mean, sometimes there's. I don't know. God.
But the scales, on the other hand,
You'd have to keep those wet to like.
yeah.
I don't know.
Just shower every once in a while and you're fine. Right? Humidity is your friend.
Well,
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah. I don't know. Neither.
No, you can't pick
No,
neither.
you
It's
can't
one or
pick-
the other.
It's would you rather. You can't pick neither. It's one or the other.
I almost think I'd want the scales because can you imagine laying down and having the fur and then bugs getting in it
Yeah,
and stuff like
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be my reasoning. Mikey, you got to pick.
I almost want to take the fur.
Okay. Now we're going to get into a little bit harder. These are going to be more. We're going to see we're going to see your murderous kick in, I think, again. Let's find out. Would you rather end war or poverty?
Poverty.
Poverty?
Yeah.
He was quick for that.
He was quick.
What are you?
Oh.
See, that's a tough one.
Wait.
Mikey-
Hold on.
End war or poverty?
If you end war, wouldn't that also put an end to poverty because war causes poverty?
No,
Poverty.
war actually boosts economies. It's been proven,
Oh,
which is scary. But
then never mind. I'm sticking with my answer.
okay,
Um.
come on, you got to pick
I guess poverty too.
poverty.
Yeah.
Sound the same way. I would say, not poverty. I'd probably try and end war.
Yeah.
That way, there's no fighting. Poverty, I think, I hate to say it, but a lot of poverty might contribute to war. So
Okay.
you might stop some of that. But the problem is there's a lot of poverty that is self-inflicted. So stopping war is a better one there for me.
Okay.
So, would you rather be able to forget your worst memory or remember your best memory? Or remember your best memory better?
Oh, so forget your worst memory.
Yep. So the worst thing that ever happened to you, you could erase and it didn't happen. Or you remember your best memory better.
I think I would take the best memory better.
Yeah.
I have to agree. That's
Yeah.
that's kind of a no-brainer there for me too. Would you rather be personally fulfilled or professionally fulfilled?
Personally.
Personally?
Huh?
You better explain this to him. You're going to have to explain it to him.
Personally and
Personally or professionally.
I don't know what fulfilled means.
Like.
Like what?
Like happy. It completes you.
Gotcha. Then personally.
Yeah.
Personally? Okay. So, man, there's some of these tough ones here. Would you rather visit the past or travel into the future? So future or
Ooh.
past?
How far back in the past can we go?
However far you want to go.
The problem with this is like the past can cause the butterfly effect, but so can the future.
Yeah.
So whatever you do in the future could probably cause a problem in the present.
Yeah.
I would say past, I guess, maybe.
I think I'm going to go to the future.
I think I would too. I as much as I'd like to go into the past, it would be too tempting to go back in. The problem is there's so much I want to go back in the past. I would be too confused on where to go.
Yeah.
I would rather go find out who's going to win the next Super Bowl and then make some bets
Okay.
and make some money.
Okay.
I think that's
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
I'm greedy. So there's kind of crazy. So would you rather pause time in your life or fast forward through it? Would you rather pause this time in your life or fast forward through it this time? That's kind of a dumb one.
I would probably pause through it.
You would?
Yeah.
I probably would too.
I could pause it, rob a bank, and then
Oh,
unpause it. Or I could, pause the time and, do a little stabby on the side and call it good.
I don't know. Maybe fast forward. I don't know.
okay. See, I think time is precious, so I would have to pause it. Just being able to spend a little. We've lost too much going through. Being able to go back and pause any of those times, or even right now, spend a little more time with the girls.
Yeah.
That would be good with me.
That's true.
I can see that. Kind of crazy, but let's see. What is the next one here? Oh, here's a good one. Would you rather live 200 years in the past or 200 years in the future?
I think I'm going to have to go with 200 years in the future.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a tough one, right? Rebecca, what do you got?
Maybe in the future.
You'd go in the future?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Change it up a little bit.
I don't like where our future is going, so I'm going to have to go in the past.
Oh, yeah.
See, changing it up on you a little bit here.
Yep.
But the flying cars, man, the flying cars.
I don't know if we're ever going to get there is a problem.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, probably not.
we have a couple of cars that can fly.
Well, we're getting there, but that's not... I don't think we're ever going to get there, I don't think. So here's another good one. Would you rather live one life for 1,000 years or 10 lives for 100 years each?
10 lives for 100 years each.
That's what you pick? Or one life is at 1,000 years. So you're still living for 1,000 years. You're just breaking it up in 10 or 1.
Wait, does that mean I would have a chance to be like reincarnated into a different body?
Well, yeah, I'm going to gather you're going to have to.
I would probably take the...
They're going to
I'd go with the 10 lives.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So that way I'm not stuck in the same body for 1,000 years.
No.
I can do different things, come back as a different person or animal.
Yeah. I think there'd be a lot more variety.
You know, I agree, but part of me would say I want the one life for 1,000 years. There's a couple reasons actually.
Okay. Why?
One reason would be it would be fun to fuck with people. Okay, let's not go. Can you imagine like seeing a little kid, and like at the park you see a little kid and you're like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, you talk to this little kid. And then, like, throughout life, just show up in this random kid's life or, whoever this is, their life as they grow up. And then, like, I'm going to gather if you're living, you're going to be living for 1,000 years. I'm going to gather your age is different. So you're not going to age the same way.
Oh, that's
probably.
true.
See?
Okay.
And, you're like, oh, I was a doctor that gave birth to you, and now here you are in your deathbed, and they're going to be looking at you like, what the fuck are you?
That could be fun, yeah.
That would be fun to screw with.
Yeah.
Here's also the thing. Can you imagine the legacy? You'll live to see great grandkids. You're going to live to see 10 generations of your family.
That is true.
Isn't that kind of cool?
That would be kind of cool, yeah.
And then you're like, this is a great grandpa. Wait, what? yeah, he's a great grandpa.
But you see, I don't want to get to the point where I get too old to where I can't do anything and I would just have to sit around and do nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
at least with, like, the 10 different lives, you can at least be restarted and you can at least go back through life.
Yeah, but I like to skip the first 16 years because, that sucks. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So even though you're like, you got to reset every time. So next thing you got to learn how to rewalk and redo all this crap. And, in 100 years, so you live 100 years, you're a kid for 20 years, basically.
Yeah.
And then you work for another 40 years. So when you turn 60, hopefully you could make enough to retire and then have a few golden years. That's the problem with life is by the time you are able to do anything, you're too old enough to do it.
That's fair.
True. Yeah.
See? Can you imagine? We'd screw Social Security over in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're a senior, here you're at. And then you're like, yep, bitch, I'm living to a thousand.
Yeah.
They have to give me a check every month. You son of a bitches, I got you. Hey, I found a way around the government.
There you go.
So yeah, that's kind of my thinking there. So let me think of another one here real quick for you. Would you rather live in an underground bunker for the rest of your life or in a tree house for the rest of your life?
How big is the treehouse?
Well, I'm going to gather a tree house isn't very
Doesn't say.
big.
Probably an underground vault, because those could be really big.
Right.
You could have your own like sustainable food system, apartment buildings, or whatever you want down there.
I'd say treehouse. Be
Say-
in nature.
I'm treehouse too.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want the fresh air, the sun, that kind of stuff.
Well,
Okay.
it didn't say you couldn't come out of the bunker.
Exactly.
Oh, well, what if you can't come out of the bunker? What would be the point in the bunker if you can come out of it?
Then, well, you can still come out of it, but if there's a nuclear warfare, I'm safe.
Well, yeah.
I can live my.
No, she has a point, because what's the point of being what's the point of the question of saying nuclear bunker if you could just leave wherever you want, because that's just a house. So who cares what the house is?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you could also like prepare it and get it for if a nuclear war does happen, you can live in there and be just fine because you'll have sustainable food, water.
What if you didn't have that, though?
Oh.
Well, no, that's why you have time to prepare.
Yeah, that's kind of a bunker kind of deal.
And that's
okay.
just given with the bunker.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then I can live my days out in Fallout.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you my phone so you can kind of look through the list here, so you could ask me so I don't see what they are. Just because we could change it up here a little bit at the end just to have it. So I don't know. Part of me says a treehouse would be cool, but they have bugs, and I don't know.
That is true.
I don't know.
Me and my friends constantly argue about why would you want to. Because I want to live in like a Fallout world,
Okay.
and I guess I'm just weird like that.
Okay.
But like me and my friends are constantly arguing that.
Okay. All right. Do you have a question for us?
I
The purpose of you having the phone is start to ask questions.
know.
You laughed at one. What?
Well, I thought it said, would you rather be a flying magic carpet or a see-through submarine? But it's, would you rather have a flying magic carpet or a see-through submarine?
Well, that's a good question.
I want the magic carpet. Give me the magic carpet.
God, a see-through submarine would be so badass, though.
That
would be,
Yeah.
but the amount of the ocean that we haven't explored, I do not want to see some of that stuff.
I kind of do.
I will stick to flying high in the sky. Thank you very much.
Okay. What about
Okay.
you?
I would have to say the see-through submarine.
Yep.
I'd like to be.
And I wouldn't have to pay for gas either.
Yeah.
It's like a private jet, but I don't have to pay for gas.
Yeah, but here's the problem. If you fall, it's a long way down.
That would be.
I
Gravity.
can make modifications to it.
Gravity's a bitch.
I can make
Okay.
modifications.
Would you rather have a hook for a hand or a peg for a leg?
Ooh.
So, Captain Ooh.
So a hook or a peg? I want to say I'd want a peg.
Okay.
I just
That way you don't have to use crutches.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. You get a peg leg. I'm okay with a peg leg.
Okay.
People live with prosthetic legs all the time.
Right.
I like the ability of being able to open shit and use both hands.
Okay.
So
I think I'm going to have to go with the peg leg because I don't want to have to remove my hook every time I have to go somewhere and have it be considered a weapon.
Okay.
oh yeah.
That's a good one. So I have another good one.
Okay.
Where to go? Would you rather be able to control water or fire?
I'm a fire spirit, so it's all fire.
Okay.
I think I would have to go with water.
Water's destructive, and water would be cool.
Fire is also destructive.
Water, I think, is a lot more destructive than water. I mean, the sheer force of water would be badass.
Yeah.
But you can also burn down a whole forest.
Yep. Here's the thing. I would go into like a place that has like a lot of candles. If I could control fire, I wouldn't burn anything down. Every time I walk into a room that has candles lit, all the candles will dim.
Oh.
And when I
That's
leave,
fair.
they like, or like if I get mad, I say, beer, all the candles like flare up and stuff. See, just the dramatic effect I could do with fire would be enough for me.
That is true.
Water's like, it's water. It's just. Now, here's why I can't control water. I would screw with somebody. Can you imagine someone trying to drink a bottle of water around me?
Listen,
I will make sure that they couldn't drink a goddamn drop.
Water
It'd be upside down. They're like, why isn't the water coming out? Yeah, bitch.
Let's see. Would you rather have to plan every single moment or live absolutely spontaneously and never plan anything?
That is my kryptonite question right there. That is my kryptonite question right there. Mikey, do you have an answer?
I think I would want to plan out everything.
Really?
Yeah.
God, I love to have a plan.
I don't want to fly by the seat of my pants.
You do now. What are you talking about?
Okay, listen. I don't want to. Okay.
How's that any different than the way you're living your exact life now? You're like, I don't want to be this way anymore. I want to
Maybe
be.
because it'll start helping me be better.
Anything would help. I agree with that. God, that's a tough one because I like to have a plan, but I like the spontaneity too. I like to be able to, I like a little bit of surprise. Damn, that's tough. If I had to choose, it has to be spontaneous.
Okay.
I don't necessarily want that to be my answer, but that has to be my answer. Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Would you rather spend all of your money on fun experiences or cool things?
Fun experiences.
Oh.
Those last with you longer.
Yeah. Okay.
God, there's some cool shit out there, though.
Yeah.
But
There's a
those may
lot of
not
cool
last
shit.
with you as long as a cool memory will.
But getting it, wouldn't that be the memory as well? See?
Well, yes, but like, if you can do a cool experience, like a cool thing is just a thing. But if you go out and do a cool like experience type thing, you may never get to do that again.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. That's okay.
If that item is popular enough, it'll stick around for a while.
Okay.
Would you rather never be able to close your eyes or never be able to close your mouth?
Never able to. Ooh.
I think I would pick never be able to close my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you could get a sleep mask, and there's stuff that you could do to block out
Yeah.
vision.
Okay.
You could do that. Keeping your mouth open, I don't know.
Do you know how many flies would fly into your mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's for you, Mikey. Would you rather be stuck in a zombie
Apocalypse.
yes, or an alien invasion?
Zombie apocalypse.
Really?
No aliens?
No.
Come on, aliens.
No. There will be no aliens.
I have to say an alien invasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, zombies are people, okay? That means all these people are dying on here and they're coming after you. Eventually, the problem with a zombie apocalypse is sheer numbers.
My bunker doesn't seem so stupid now, does it?
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, zombies don't know how to really climb either, so our treehouse is pretty good too,
Right.
bitch.
Yeah.
But those zombies can mutate to climb.
Who said they didn't say they mutated?
Okay, but over time they will.
No, over time they die.
They're already dead.
So you could die again.
Not of natural causes. You'll probably have to come out there and kill them themselves.
Jesus is a zombie.
Wait.
Jesus is a zombie.
All right.
Would you rather meet Bigfoot or an alien?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'm not sure I can meet Bigfoot because I might want to try and bag him and prove he exists.
You wouldn't want to do the same thing with an alien?
I attribute aliens to a higher intelligence.
That's fair.
So
But wouldn't they try and probe you?
What's a little probing between species? I don't know. I mean, so for knowledge, you get a little. Justin Bieber did it with Diddy. I mean, why can't I do it with an alien? So
yeah. Well, that was kind of fun.
You like that?
I do. Yeah.
Here's speaking of like some of the stuff here, because we do a lot of this stuff, so they're kind of fun. They're pretty good, but there are things that make you go There's a lot of things that make you go. What is it? Zootopia.
Yeah.
Okay, Zootopia. What is Zootopia? What's that cartoon about?
A bunch of animals living in basically an
animal world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. At one point in the movie, they go get ice cream.
Yeah.
Who's getting milked? Somebody's getting milked. Ice cream is a milk product. That means there's some goat or some
a cow
that's getting milked by another animal.
How do you know they're not milking themselves?
Does that make it any better?
No.
Well, this is gonna get weird. This is a weird question.
Yeah.
It already got weird, Mikey.
How do you know they can't control the udders themselves and they can just squirt
like an on-off switch?
Here we go back to the dragons again.
Yeah, no, not like an on-off switch. They could just
time to produce some milk. Click on.
No,
All
they
right,
could
off.
They could do something where it squeezes the. Yeah.
Please explain this, Mikey.
I
would like to know where your thought process is going.
No,
here.
I'm done explaining this.
So somebody's getting milked, or they're milking themselves, and I mean,
on off.
Yeah. Can you imagine that's your job? What do you do to work? I milk myself. Or,
no.
hey, big boy, you ready to milk me?
Oh,
See, there's no version of this that sounds good, and that's a kid's cartoon.
Yeah.
Here's
Okay,
that movie was horribly an adult movie,
Yeah.
and kids love it. Even when they left the Bunnyville, did you see the sign that kept the population sign that was rolling?
Okay.
They
Multiplying.
they fuck like rabbits.
Or all of the animals that were on crack.
Well, there were crack animals.
Yeah, there were animals that were on crack.
The cracker or animal crackers.
No. No,
What?
the animals that went insane.
The ones strung out on meth.
That's right.
I don't remember this movie.
You don't?
I don't think. No.
Well,
I don't
we got to
remember
watch the first one again because
Okay.
they're making a second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is they're coming out with another one. I'm like, what are they going to do with this here? I was told there's some scenes in there that if you pause at the wrong time, they're like, oh my god. At one point, the wolf or the fox or whatever it is was sniffing the bunny a little too sexually, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay.
Every kid movie has adult hidden jokes in them.
Yeah.
That's true. It's creepy, but it's true.
Creepy.
So, all right. I think that's going to be our show.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun one again.
We'll end it on the milking of the Zootopia people.
Alrighty. Well, if people want to like us, where can they find us?
I don't know. Where can they find us? Let's switch this up.
All right. They can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or X. And it's Just Us Thinking.
Yep. And then they could listen on iHeart, Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music, Amazon, Samsung, and like a whole host of others, right?
Oh, yeah. There's so many out there. And then, of course, you can watch us on YouTube, Rumble, and TikTok.
Yep. And it's just, if you at Just Us Thinking, we're there.
Yep.
Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, follow, thumbs up, whatever,
Whatever trips your trigger.
whatever trips that trigger, whatever milks your cow.
All righty. Bye, everybody.